All right, the sun is shining and the coffee's hot. We're back here with Tyler Tomasello talking running. Tyler, you mentioned that you've probably made quite a few handshakes with the Copper Canyon Run and the various runs. So do you have any of these people coming in to do the race?
Actually, yeah, I've been talking with my friends, Miguel Lara, who's won the Copper Canyon race several times. He's a Tarahumara runner from the Copper Canyon.
Tarahumara is the tribe that lives in the Copper Canyons, right?
Exactly, yeah. So they'll be coming up, who pretty good chance he'll win the race.
So that's incredible. You're going to bring in some.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'll be fun to see these athletes. I mean, just to watch this event will be incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's going to be an international race. There's people coming out from all over the world, really, and all over the country. So it's going to be pretty
just
neat.
to take part in something with those quality of athletes would just be amazing.
Absolutely.
So when you're running a race, you've obviously done a couple.
Yeah.
Are we in a running gait the whole time? Are we doing some hiking? You know, what's the...
In some of the longer stuff, yeah, there is definitely some hiking. I mean, you can't run up every mountain you see, you know.
I mean, these are trails that people, I mean, you put your pack on and go hike. You know, I mean, these are hiking trails. It's not just graded running trails.
Yeah, no, there's definitely hike breaks and walk breaks going on for most people.
Do you ever sit down and stretch? And I mean, do you have to take various breaks?
That's kind of a nail in the coffin if you do that.
Once you stop, the muscles tighten, and that's that.
Exactly.
Okay. So you mentioned Luna Sandals as a sponsor.
Yep.
I see you got Lunas on, right? These look more recreational.
Yeah, this is more like a recreational casual style. This is called an ATS lace. It's goat leather with a Vibram sole. But when I run in more of a traditional style, like the Tarahumara wear in Mexico. And this is just a leather strap, pretty simple. And you have a MGT grip top, which stands for Monkey Grip Technology.
Okay.
And when your feet get wet, you definitely stick a little more to the sole.
Now, is this going to be a little higher technology than what they would be in?
Yeah, it would definitely be a little bit more.
They're still in primitive wear, whereas this is more of an engineered product by, who's Luna?
Luna Sandals is a company out of Seattle.
Oh, okay, it is an American company.
Yeah, Barefoot Ted, one of the characters in Born to Run, started the company after he'd gone down there for the book.
That's crazy, okay.
Yeah, and they started the company, and I had an opportunity to run with them, and I've been with them for about 4 or 5 years now, and yeah, I've never been happier as far as my feet go.
And just explain a little bit. You obviously can see how you step into it, but then the long leather
the long
piece.
lace wraps around your ankle, and then you tie it back over on itself, and then it stays on really good.
And that keeps it real firm to your foot.
Absolutely.
And the idea is kind of a minimalist thing, and then the sandals protecting just your skin more from the...
Exactly,
Is that kind of the idea?
Yep, for sure. And the guys down in Mexico actually carve these out of old tires that get thrown down into the canyon. So we have definitely a much better option up here.
So they're just using rubber tires, recycle them into sandals. That's
simple
incredible.
And just doing their thing.
And is this, I mean, when you first went down there, did you run in these, or is this something you learned when you were down there?
I was messing around with them a little bit.
Okay.
And I went down there, and the guys who own the company were down there, and that's kind of how we all met, was down in Mexico. And ran that race and fell in love with them. So.
You've been running them ever since? Short runs, long runs, any run, right?
Everything,
I mean, this isn't just a specific thing for...
No, road races, trail races, everything.
Any injuries you've had to overcome, or have you been pretty fortunate?
I've been pretty fortunate with the sport. Any sport, you get aches and pains, and some, you might roll your ankle or hurt your knee here and there. But I've been pretty lucky so far.
So you're still a student of the shred? I mean, are you still out there on the board once in a while, or have you
it's slowed down a lot. I went from 114 days a year to about 14 days a year. But I'll get out.
Powder days? I mean, are you kind of gunning for the great day now, or is it more just when you're available?
Thing. It's like when I'm bored or taking an off day from running, I'll go out on the mountain and have a park day or something, just screw around with my friends and just have a really good time.
So you haven't gotten too carried away to protecting yourself for running or something. You still go out and have fun. You'll still go throw something.
I mean, it's like taking a tennis ball and throwing it in the road. A dog's still going to chase after it. You put me out there, I'm still going to go after it as hard as I can. So.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. So mostly park, a little backcountry, or
I'll screw around in the backcountry and just for hiking and fitness. And just being out in nature.
Best run at the resort?
I don't know. I can't tell you that.
Yeah,
that's
true.
A secret. That's a secret.
Well, then this is when you look at the camera and say Cramner. It's incredible.
Yeah, Cramner
I love
is the
Cramner.
best run.
It's a great run. It really is. If you want to shred a groomer, it's incredible.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. If we're lucky, right?
Exactly.
So cool, man. Yeah. So I'm assuming you're not going to be running in this race because you're putting it on, so you probably got a lot of stuff going on.
I would love to, but I get to run it every day, so there's no need for that.
Yeah.
But I'm planning on being up probably longer than most of the people running the 100-miler, so I'll feel like I ran an ultra.
And volunteer-wise, we're looking for aid stations, I'm guessing.
Aid stations through the night is really what we're looking for right now. It would be the 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. shift would be the
7 a.m. to 5, say it again?
7 p.m. to 5 a.m.
The night shift.
So 10 hours in the night.
And the idea will be to start doing this every year on Labor Day.
That's the goal.
This is the inaugural one?
But I started a company and I want to do more than just one race a year. So eventually it's going to build up to be a lot more than just one thing.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't have time to volunteer, grab a 6, 12, whatever pack and go sit on the trail and cheer these guys on, because nothing would make these guys probably more thrilled than at 2 in the morning having a group cheering them on, getting psyched. I mean, it's crazy to think someone's moving and running for 31 hours.
And that's what it's all about, is the community, and that whole atmosphere is what we're trying to create.
It's a culture. I mean, it's just it's incredible. And definitely, if you're looking for a little more background, read the book Born to Run. It's a great read. It's fun, and it'll give you a little insight to what we're talking about here. Hideaway race.
Hideawayrunning.com.
Hideawayrunning.com. Register for the race right up till the day before. Volunteer, or just find out the route information so you can get out there and cheer people on. So thanks so much for being on the show, Tyler.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, hope to have you again. And good luck with the race here. Looking forward to seeing it.
Cool, thanks.
All right. With that, we're going to take a quick break.